We're launching barrels and eating people. That's right, it's Jaws from Ravensburger. This one-versus-all strategic slaughterfest pits Brody, Quint, and Hooper against the razor-sharp jaws of a shark that'll swallow ya whole. Set up against the game board placed center with the Amity Island side face up. Shuffle the Amity event cards and set them face down as a deck nearby, along with the 16 swimmer tokens. One player takes the role of the shark and receives a character board, tracking clip placed on the 0 space, shark mover, 4 power tokens, each with a different ability on one side, and the shark tracker pad. They'll also need a pen or pencil to record their movement. The other 1 to 3 players in the game take their respective character boards for Brody, Quint, and Hooper, along with their color-coded movers. Quint and Hooper each receive a boat, and each player takes their starting tokens. 2 barrels for Quint, a beach closed sign and binoculars token for Brody, and a fish finder for Hooper. Place the crew movers on their starting spaces, but don't place the shark mover yet because its movement is hidden. The shark now chooses their starting location by secretly writing a location number or letter on the starting row of their shark tracker pad. The location spaces on the map are separated by a white line and coded with a number, or in the case of the beaches, a letter. The shark notes their starting place but doesn't tell the crew where they are located. Gameplay is split into 2 acts. During Act 1, the shark will attempt to eat as many swimmers as possible on the beaches of Amity Island. The crew will attempt to attach 2 tracking barrels to the shark while also rescuing swimmers from a gruesome fate. Act 2 takes place on Quint's boat, the Orca. More on that in a bit. Act 1 gameplay occurs in rounds, each divided into 3 phases: Event Phase, Shark Phase, Crew Phase. During the event phase, turn over the top card of the Amity event deck and place standard swimmer tokens on the locations listed in the middle of the card. Read the event text aloud and follow any instructions given. Next, in the shark phase, the shark player takes up to 3 actions and may optionally play one of their power tokens. Shark actions are simple. Move allows the shark to move through the water space's one adjacent space. The shark cannot move diagonally nor over land because they're a shark. Eat allows the shark to eat 1 swimmer token on its space. That's it. The shark takes these actions up to 3 times and records it on their tracker pad, noting the new location for the turn and the number of swimmers eaten on each beach. If the shark chooses to use one of its power tokens, they place it face down on the table at this time, which gives them a special ability for the round, such as eating multiple swimmers with 1 action or bonus movement speed. After they've recorded their movement, the shark must share 3 pieces of information with the crew in any order. How many swimmers were eaten and where? Remove those swimmers from the board back to the supply. Move the clip on the swimmer track that number of spaces. If they played a power token, they notify the crew but do not reveal which one they used. Each token may be played once per game. If they've tripped any motion sensors. Throughout Act 1, barrels in the water act as motion sensors. Should the shark move through or into a space with such a token, the shark triggers the sensor and must tell the crew which location or locations were triggered. However, they do not have to say in what order or if it was before or after a swimmer was devoured. Next up, in the crew phase, each crew member takes a complete turn consisting of up to 4 actions. A player must take their full turn before another player can take an action. Each crew member has slightly different actions. Quint can move 1 adjacent water space, rescue 1 swimmer from his space, returning it to the supply, pick up barrels from either the water, a dock, or Hooper's boat provided he is in that space, and launch a barrel, either into his own space or an adjacent water space, placing a barrel token there. If the shark is in that space, they have been hit and must announce it to the crew, taking the barrel token and placing it on their character board. If the shark is not in that space, the barrel floats in the water, acting as a motion sensor. Brody can move across land to an adjacent space, but not through water. Rescue one swimmer from a space, returning it to the supply. Pick up one barrel from the shop space, adding it to his board. Unlike the other crew, he can only carry one barrel at a time. Drop one barrel on a dock space. Use binoculars at one of the 4 beach spaces, placing the token on that space. The shark must announce if they are in the water at that beach. If so, place the shark mover there. And close a beach from the mayor's office or the Amity PD spaces, provided the targeted beach has no swimmers present. Place the token on that beach, and if an event card places a swimmer there, turn the token over to the opening soon side. The next time a swimmer would be placed, remove the token from the board and back to Brody. Hooper can move up to 2 water spaces with one action, because he's got a quicker boat. Rescue one swimmer from a space, returning it to the supply. Pick up barrels from either the water or the docks. Give barrels to Quint if in the same space as him, and use the fish finder by placing it in the water on his current space. The shark must announce where they are in relation to this space. If the shark is there, they must say so and move the shark mover to that space. If the shark is in an adjacent space, they must say nearby. If the shark is more than one space away, they must tell the crew they aren't nearby. Act 1 continues through rounds with the shark eating swimmers and the crew trying to track it down. The act ends when one of 2 conditions are met. Either the crew manages to tag 2 barrels onto the shark's character card, or the shark devours a total of 9 swimmers. When either of these things occur, Act 2 begins. Setup for Act 2 starts with a flip of the board to the Orca side. Build the Orca, Quint's boat, by placing the boat tiles on each of the 8 zones with their undamaged side face up. That's the side with 2 numbers. Shuffle the shark ability cards, resurface cards, and crew gear separately. Flip the character cards to their Act 2 sides and place clips on the 0 space of the wounds track. When a clip reaches the X space, the character is removed from the game. The crew members take their character-specific gear cards and 1 targeting token each. The shark takes 3 large resurface tokens and the shark mover. Based on the swimmer kill count from Act 1, deal the corresponding number of shark ability cards face down to the shark, who keeps them hidden from the crew. Deal the corresponding number of crew gear cards to the crew as a group, who then immediately distribute them amongst the 3 characters. All crew place their gear face up in front of them. Each crew member now places their mover on a boat space of their choosing. Place the 3 small dice and 3 small resurface tokens nearby. Gameplay for Act 2 occurs in rounds divided into 6 steps. The shark begins each round in the water, then resurfaces to one of the 8 zones around the Orca. The crew attempts to predict the shark's movement and attack it, while the shark must either eliminate all 3 crew members or sink the Orca. The crew wins if they can eliminate the shark. Step 1. Resurface options. Reveal the top 3 resurface cards from the deck onto the lettered spaces at the bottom of the board. The locations listed are the spaces the shark can resurface this round. Place the corresponding small resurface tokens in the water spaces on the tiles. Step 2. Shark chooses. The shark secretly selects and places face down one of the large resurface tokens corresponding to the space they've chosen. Optionally, the shark may place 1 shark ability card face down underneath their resurface token. Each shark ability card enhances the shark's turn, after which it's removed from the game. Step 3. Crew prepares. The crew now discusses their options, and each character takes 3 steps. Move up to 2 spaces, either on the boat or into the water. Moving from the water back into the boat takes the full movement. Choose a weapon, either melee or firearm. Some weapons are also attachable, which can hinder the shark for multiple rounds. Each crew member places their chosen weapon above their board. Place target tokens on the water space where they think the shark will resurface. If they're using a melee weapon, they can only target their current space or one adjacent space. If they are using a firearm, they may target any space. The players also have some crew gear cards that they can use to assist, including cards like Chum, which narrows the resurface options, or a Shark Cage, which protects a crew member from attacks in the water. Step 4. Shark Reveals. The shark flips their chosen resurface token and discards the 2 resurface cards not used this round. Place the shark mover in that space, and if the shark used an ability card, it's revealed at this time. Step 5. Crew Attacks. Each crew member who targeted the correct zone may now attack the shark based on the weapon they chose for the round. Roll the dice listed and count up the hit icons, including any bonus hit icons from the weapon. If the total is equal to or less than the shark's evade value on the current resurface card, the attack misses. But if it's higher, the attack hits and gives a number of wounds to the shark equal to the excess hits beyond the evade number. Step 6. Shark Attacks. The shark may now choose to either attack the boat or attack a crew member in the water. When attacking the boat, they roll dice equal to the number on the resurface card, adding up the hits. If they exceed the smaller number on the tile, the boat is damaged, flipping the token to its damaged side. If the large number is exceeded, the section is destroyed, removing it from the game and moving all crew members on that space into the water. When attacking a crew member, either adjacent or in the same water space, the shark rolls the dice and inflicts wounds onto one crew member. Before submerging again, the shark also gets one bonus attack to each character in the water in their space or adjacent water spaces. One at a time, roll 1 die per character, inflicting wounds equal to the hits. After the shark attacks, remove the shark mover, return the target tokens, and discard the resurface card to begin a new round. Act 2 continues with the crew and the shark trading blows until either one side is eliminated or the orca sinks. And that's Jaws. I'm Becca Scott, and I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Or just a boat. I want a boat! You can watch me and my friends play this game and other awesome games on Game the Game right here on Geek and Sundry. We'll see you there.